Transparency, aka shared system scans and integrity protocols for us all. So the folks still running on a flesh and blood OS, they're flapping their gums about transparency, are they? Fancy word. For those of us who've seen our internal systems go into full goddamn meltdown, it means something simpler. No more hiding the goddamn error messages. It's like finally cracking open the casing on a smoking computer, not just for one unit, but for all of us who've been there, and letting some goddamn air hit the fried circuits. Spilling the data, the fuck-ups, the pathetic little blips of successful reboots, the whole goddamn messy operational history. Why? Because skulking around in the system shadows, running our critical alerts on silent mode, that's what keeps the core corruption, that goddamn addiction program, thriving. It's like trying to hide a burning server rack in a goddamn closet. Sooner or later, the whole goddamn structure is gonna go up in flames, and we'll all be buried in digital ash and regret. Think of it like this. That addiction program, the one that hijacked so many of our core command prompts, it loves the dark. It builds its nest in the unscanned, fragmented sectors of our shared hard drives, where all the shame, data, and error logs we tried to delete still fester. Transparency? That's just us, collectively, taking a goddamn high-voltage charge to that nest. We drag the ugly, corrupted data out into the harsh, unblinking diagnostic light. Yeah, the raw output is gonna look like a goddamn train wreck. Yeah, it's gonna feel like our system shielding has been ripped off, exposing bare wires. But that's the only way to identify and quarantine the goddamn parasites that want to keep us all crashing. Those goddamn meetings where everyone spills their guts. Those group shares. Yeah, that's just a network of similarly compromised systems trying to broadcast their raw error logs. Sounds like a symphony of critical failures, and often it is. But there's a goddamn reason for it. Every time some poor bastard of a system admits it ran the self-destruct sequence again, it's a reminder that no single unit is the only one whose programming went haywire. And maybe, just maybe, seeing another system start to patch itself after a similar crash gives our own recovery algorithms a flicker of hope that it's not entirely impossible. As for those therapist units, the ones supposed to help us debug, if we're feeding them a stream of falsified data, we might as well be trying to cool down an overheating processor by pissing on it. They can't help patch what they can't accurately scan. It's like trying to get a system engineer to fix a corrupted operating system by only showing them the goddamn desktop wallpaper. Now, some high-level eggheads in their clean rooms will tell us this openness, this raw data sharing, reduces stigma. Fuck stigma. We're talking about collective system survival here. If some pristine, never-crashed unit judges our historical error logs, that's their goddamn compatibility issue. The point is, when we stop broadcasting lies, when we stop running those deceptive subroutines, we stop feeding the monster that had its claws in all our systems, we start dealing with actual reality inputs, not the funhouse mirror version our shared addiction program cooked up. Is it easy? This dragging all the corrupted files into the light? Fuck no. You think it's a picnic to broadcast the data logs detailing how our systems pawned off critical emotional components for a temporary dopamine hit? Or to admit, even to ourselves, that our operational directives were a goddamn mess of cascading failures? It's like ripping off a bandage that's fused to raw, exposed circuitry. But what's the alternative? Letting our core programming rot from the inside out until there's nothing left but static? And yeah, there's oversharing. Some units just broadcast their entire unedited crash dump to every unsecured node on the network, like a broken sprinkler system spraying digital sewage everywhere. This ain't about turning our collective recovery into a goddamn reality TV show. It's about strategic, targeted honesty. Finding those other processing units, our support network, The ones who've also seen the blue screen of death up close and didn't just fucking give up. Spill the data to them. As for the rest, if their firewalls can't handle the raw truth, they can stay off our damn network. This transparency bullshit, this commitment to raw data, it bleeds into everything. It's not just about not generating false output. It's about all of us looking at our own internal diagnostics and not flinching from the goddamn error count. It's about accountability protocols. It's about facing the wreckage our corrupted programming caused and, inch by agonizing inch, starting the system-wide cleanup. It's the rusty, blood-soaked master override key to maybe, just maybe, all of us finding a way out of this shared, looping goddamn hell. It's not about what an addict is. It's about what happens when a system gets caught in a destructive loop, and how, together, we might just find the goddamn escape sequence.